Hey all. Now if you've been following the recent blog posts and YouTube videos about privacy, so here we are, the avoiding the NSA MI6 man from uncle type threads, then one of the things that we'll end up looking at is secure downloads or verifying downloads of files and software applications and how we go about that. One of the things that we want to do is, for example, download an application called Tails. This is very similar to Tor, the privacy browser, and this is operating system package. And one of the things that it invites you to do, and you've probably seen this on a lot of download sites, is to verify the hash for a particular download in this case. And this hash is a checksum, which is something else it often gets called, because that's what that is, generated by this particular hash type. So what is this? Well, when you have a file of pretty much any kind, it's possible for you on your system to generate the checksum, to generate the hash for that file. And the unique attributes of that file will end up generating a unique checksum. So what an organization might do is post a file for download on their website and say, hey, when we generated the checksum on our systems, this file that we've uploaded, it had this checksum. So you can take the file, you can generate the checksum on your system, and if it's exactly the same, you know that what you've downloaded was exactly the same as we uploaded. Now there's a risk that there's a lot of mirror sites. So you have things like SourceForge, for example, and sometimes the software you find on SourceForge is also available on other sites. And you have to be suspect of that, because it may well appear the same, but you don't know if they've chosen to put something inside the software package, modify the file in some way. So what you can do is see what the original checksum was, say on the developer's website, and that on the mirrored site, and make sure the checksums are the same. Or you could download, if there's no checksums, you could download the application from the original source and the mirror source, generate the checksums yourself and make sure they match. And the assumption there is that the files from the developer's website are probably correct and they are probably safe. So let's see how we go about that. Now, if we go and find a piece of software called Quick Hash. I'll just throw this into Google. My connection's a little bit slow tonight because I'm uploading some files. Okay, so here we go. So Quick Hash, as it says, is a GUI based piece of software, and here it is on SourceForge, in fact. And let's just allow that to open. And what this lets us do is generate a hash from a file that we already have, and then validate that the hash we might have from a particular source is the same. Okay, so I'm sure you've all used SourceForge. Go to SourceForge, don't be confused by the adverts, and download the, here we are, Quick Hash for Windows. I use Windows when I've not got my I can't dual boot into my Linux on this system, but works on both. So download it for Windows, and what you'll end up with is this piece of software, Quick Hash. Now, hash a file. This offers us to do, you can do disk hashing and file hashing, but we're only going to do file hashing. And if I can remember the location, let's see, where did I put that example text file? Sorry about this, let me just try and remember. Here we go, hash test text. Okay, And this will be posted on the website when you see the blog post. Will that file will be on there, so you'll be able to verify the checksum. So hashing complete. So this is the hash, the checksum for this file. Now let's just copy that into Notepad. Right, and let's keep a note of that. And let's go to the folder and do a quick change. So let's just remove that character and save it down. Now if we go back and select the file again, same file. Okay, hashing complete. Now what we did, we removed a period from the end. But if you look, we can see that the hashes, can't zoom in on this, but the hashes are notably different for the sake of a period in the file. And one final time, let's go back and add the period in again. Open this again. And here is the checksum. Now, is it on the oh god, that's clever. Let's hope it starts there. Now, if I paste the third one there just for reference, and we just quickly read across this, what we notice is it is now exactly the same again, because the contents of this one will change to this, different checksum, and we'll change back to exactly the same contents, same checksum. Okay. So this is how we download a file and get the checksum. Right, we generate the checksum. Then if back in the website that we've downloaded it, we can then copy the checksum that they provide and just do a quick side-by-side comparison. Obviously it's different. This isn't the text file, but you get the idea. We just paste them together and we know this is the same file. Now strictly it might be a different file, it might be an updated version, a later edit, etc. But its contents are exactly the same. It is as simple as that. So what you can do now, you can take files that you might want to put on your website, especially code scripts, exe files, etc. You can generate your own checksum, post it on your website in the same way that these guys have, and said, hey, version 0.22.1 is this. So go download it, you generate your own checksum, and make sure you get this checksum. And you can put those, you can share these, they're not private RSA keys or anything like that. You can share these on your website and allow people to verify the downloads. The idea of checking across websites and looking at the checksums that they provide, if you've got, for example, Tails and it's mirrored somewhere and it's claiming to be this version, it should be the same checksum, right? If there's no checksums provided, you can download multiple copies and see whether the checksums that you generate using quick hash are then the same. And if there are any changes, then you might want to get rid of a certain version. But that's it. So that's the checksum. Use it. Download quick hash and start using that to verify the packages that you download and the software that you upload. Alrighty, thanks a lot.